What's up, Math 8? Thanks for tuning in for another episode of Math with Mullins. Continuing in our volume unit, we're going to focus today on area of circles, and that's going to help us learn later on how to apply that to different volumes. Our learning objective today is just to determine the area of a circle and a semicircle when given the formula. So the first thing we're going to start off with is this portion of our circles, and we're going to look at our formula sheet. The area of a circle can be found by using pi times radius squared, and we're going to talk about the differences in radius and diameter as well. When you're given radius is from the center of the circle touching the side, but diameter is the center of the circle and you go all the way through. We only need to use radius, so if you're ever given diameter, you just divide diameter by 2, and that'll help you get the radius. Okay? So here's an example you can watch me do. I'm going to take the area formula, pi times radius squared, and I'm going to plug in the numbers I'm given. Pi in this case, we're going to use 3.14, and my radius is 7. 7 squared is 49, so I'm essentially just taking my calculator and typing in 49 times 3.14. So my area is 153.86 square centimeters. Okay? So you can try this one if you want to. Pause the video. Notice though I've given you diameter. You need to find radius, so make sure you cut this in half. All right, my radius formula is pi times radius squared. So that's 3.14 times radius, which in this case is 13 squared. 13 times 13 is 169. So I'm going to be doing 169 times 3.14. And I'm going to get 530.66 square inches. Okay, next up, just a word problem. Pause the video again. Notice I'm giving you diameter. When you're ready to check it, click play once you've found the area of your circle. All right, area is pi times radius squared, so that's pi, 3.14, and my radius in this case is 14 squared. 14 squared is going to be 196 times pi is 615.44 meters squared. Okay, here again, number 4, go ahead and pause this. Notice I'm giving you radius right away. This time the radius is actually 28 meters. All right, our area formula is pi times radius squared. I've got pi, which is 3.14, times 28 squared. Let's figure out 28 squared first. That's going to be 784. Then I'll take that and multiply it by pi, 3.14, and I'm going to get 2,461.76 meters squared. How'd you do? This next piece, we're going to focus on semicircles. So you're still going to take your formula for area, but a semicircle is exactly half of a normal circle. So once we're done finding the area, we're just going to divide everything by 2. So in this case, pi is still 3.14. My radius, though, is not 30. This is my diameter, so to define my radius, I got to divide this by 2. So my radius is actually equal to 15 feet. So let's find 15 squared, then we'll divide everything by 2. I know 15 squared is 225 times 3.14. I'm going to get, let me write out my steps just so you can follow along with me, 706.5. And now I'm just going to divide that by 2 because it's a semicircle. We get 353.25 feet squared. Okay, here are 2 final examples you can try on your own, number 6 and number 7. Let's pause the video here, try to find the area of the semicircles, and when you're ready to check it, click play. All right, for both of these, we're taking the area formula and just dividing our answer by 2. So pi times radius, which would be 4 squared, divided by 2, or 3.14 times 16 divided by 2. 3.14 times 16 is 50.24, but then cutting that in half, we get 25.12 square meters. Over here, pi times radius, which would be 45 squared divided by 2. 45 squared is going to be giving us a big number, 2025, times my pi, then divide by 2. So let's do pi times 2025 first. We get 6,358.5, and then we'll just divide that number by 2 to get my semicircle. It'll be 3,179.25 square feet. Okay, the last one is a think outside the box. This one, think about this. How would you find the area of the yellow portion? Well, this yellow portion is only 1/4 of a circle. The nice thing though is I've already given you the radius, which is 3 inches. How do you think you could find the area of a circle where only 1/4 is given to you? That's right, you're just going to take your answer for the whole entire area and divide that by 4. So let's try that first. 3.14 times 3 squared, and then we'll divide that answer by 4. So 3.14 times 9 is 28.26, and then divide that by 4. We're going to get 7.065. So that is representing 1/4 of a circle. However, the next question said, how would you find the area of the portion that's not yellow? Well, this portion would be 3/4, the not colored in portion. So if this is 1/4, I can just take this number and multiply that by 3. 7.065 times 3 would give me 3/4, and that's 21.195 square inches. Some of you thought, well, Ms. Mullins, couldn't I take my entire area, this is my whole circle, 28.26, and subtract 1/4, my 7.065? Of course, you still get 21.95. Hopefully this video gives you an idea about how to find the area of circles. This will be beneficial for later on in our volume unit when we start talking about volume of cylinders and cones and spheres, because you'll be seeing kind of the same formula just put together with a few other things. If this video helped you at all, give it a thumbs up, and we hope to tune in next time where we learn more about volume. Have a great day.